Hi guys, I hope that you are doing well. So now I just want to mimic the real environment on how you can actually solve these equations, within a short period of time. So now let's act as if we are in the exam and we are about to write our equations or our solve for x or our answers to the given questions. So I won't actually take time because I assume that you've watched all my videos and this is how you are going to solve your questions in the exam as alluded. So the first thing will be our first question that says solve for x. So the first thing that I can do is to think about the common factors for this particular equation. So what can we multiply and get 15, and then when we add them we get a positive 2. So that will be 5 times 3, then this is equal to 15, and then this is a negative 15, meaning that anything that we can add and get a positive, meaning it means that our 3 should be in the negative 1. So then when we add them, we're going to get a positive 2. And then I'm going to say that, okay, this implies that I can say, sorry, I just want to erase this part here. X, then negative 3, and then positive 5. Then this is equal to 0. So then from there, I will say x is equal to negative 5 or x is equal to 3. Then done. 3 marks down. So that's how you should be able to answer your questions in the exam. And then we move to the next question. So the next question will be the one that requires the quadratic equation. So that will be x, which is equals to negative b plus or minus b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. And then this is our a, this is our b, and then the constant is our c. So this means that we can say that this is equals to negative of negative 1 plus or minus negative 1 squared minus 4, and then a and then c will be negative 9 all over 2 then 5, right? So we already know that this will equal negative times negative will be positive, plus minus of the answer inside. So we are going to use the formula for, the calculator for that, but we know that this will be 2 times 5, 10. So I'm going to take the calculator and say that we have, let me do this. Sorry for that type of a presentation. So this will definitely be, then 1 times 1 will be 1. So it means that we have a 1 here. So then negative 4 times 5 times negative 9 will be positive. So this will give us 180. So the thing is that we know that it's 180 plus 1. So that will be 181, right? And you remember that they said that leave your answer correct to 2 decimal place. So we should actually keep that in our mind so that we can give them the right answer. So I'm just going to do what? To punch this, because we now know that our x, our x is equals to 1 plus 181 all over 10, or x is equals to 1 minus 181 all over 10. So that will be our answer for now, up until we punch everything to our calculator. Then we are going to get the answer. So we can now say that, okay, what is 1 the plus of 181 all divide by 10, right? So we are going to get this answer here. So last time I told you that if you get 1,44 with a 5 here, you just have to round this off. So this will be equivalent to x, which is equal to 1,4 and then 5, because we are rounding off the 5 there. So with the other question, we only have to go back and change this area here as a negative, and then this will equal 1,25. So that will definitely be the answer for this part here. X is equals to negative 1,25. Then you're done, you get your 3 marks, and then you'll be good to go. So let's continue to the other question, since we are just rushing, So now when you get something like this, you know that you are dealing with solving for x, but in terms of an equation that gives you the less or equals to the right hand side. So the first thing that you will do, just write the equation less or equals to 3x, and then you know that you are solving for x, so you take this one to the other side, and then x squared minus 3x is equal to 0, and then you take the common factor, which is x obviously, and then minus 3, which is equal to 0. So then now you know that your x is equals to 3, and then the other one is equal to 0. X is equal to 0, and then x is equal to 3. So remember, we were not using the equal sign from the equation itself. So you should take that into consideration and say, oh, okay, this is less or equals to, less or equals to, and then now when you get to this point where there is 0 and then the other one is actually 3, you have to say, okay, 0 less x less 3. So it means that x is greater or equals to 0, and then x is less or equals to 3. So this is what we have at the end. My apologies for writing an equal sign here, just that I recalled it while solving the question. So most of the time when you get here, you have to make sure that you take them out just like this, and then you're gonna get your 4 marks. 1 and then 2, 3, and then 4 for the final answer, or they will give you 2 down here. So then now we are continuing, since we are not going to squander our time. Are we done? Are we done? Are we done? Are we done? I don't think that we are done. I think we have this question here. So with this question, yes, so when you see something like this, you know that you have to solve for A, you can solve for B, you can solve for L. So this means that you have A plus 64 all over A, which is equals to 16, right? So when you multiply this by A, it means that you are trying to get rid of this particular A here. This will be cancelled. 64A will cancel A. So this will be A squared, the plus of 64, which is equals to 16A. So this implies that you can say A squared, when you take this 16 will be negative 16A, then the plus of 64, which is equals to 0. So what type of factors that we can multiply and get 64 when we add, we're gonna get 16. That's actually 8 times 8. When we add minus 8, we are going to get minus 16. So this means that you are going to get A minus 8, and then A minus 8, which is equal to 0. So as you can see that they are similar, or they are actually the same. It means that let me erase the board just for you guys to see everything, right? So now you know that you can say that A minus 8 squared is equal to 0 because they are similar, right? And then here we'll say a is equals to 8 as like positive 8. Then this will give you your 3 marks. Very quick, very quick, very quick. So you just have to be careful when you come across something like this. It's very important for you guys to deal with it. So I'm gonna give you maybe a bonus a bonus what a bonus question that you might get. Let's say that you get something like this, 2x, and when you get, let's say, 2x, which is equals to maybe 8 x minus 2, and then they say that they're going to give you 2 marks and you solve for x. You have to make sure that you simplify this, to be similar to this particular base. So this will say that 2x is equals to 2 to the exponent 3, 3 as like 3 as like this, right? And we know that 2 to the exponent 3 will give us 8, and then 2x is equals to 2 and then 3x minus 3x, like as like 3x minus 6, right? And then since this base and this base are actually equivalent, so we can say we can take the exponent to equal each other. X is equals to 3x minus 6, and then we take this to the other side, we are going to get minus 2x, which is equals to negative 6, and then this will give us, when we divide this by negative 2, we're going to get x, which is equals to 3. Not really certain if I'm correct because I just came up with this, but I hope that you'll definitely get help from it. Thank you.